Dragon Slayers Academy 20. School's out forever. Chapter 1. Daisy, I'm worried about Worm, Wigglytuff said to his pig as he sat beside her in a cozy corner of the henhouse at Dragon Slayers Academy. "'Tis not like him to stay away for so long." Worm was a young dragon. Wigglytuff and his friend Angus had watched him hatch from his egg, and they had raised the little peepling. He was grown now, but Wigglytuff still thought of him as his baby dragon. "Omway ilway omkay akbay," said Daisy in Pig Latin, which she'd spoken ever since a wizard put a spell on her. "I hope Worm will come back," said Wigglytuff, "and soon." A bell sounded. "Egad!" Wigglytuff jumped up. "I'm late for Lady Lobelia's table manners class." Daisy's eyes grew wide. "Every day, Anners May. Lady Lobelia serves cheese and sausages in a class," cried Wigglytuff as he zoomed out of the henhouse. "'Tis a fine change from eel." Wigglytuff ran across the castle yard into the castle. He sped down a hallway, rounded a corner, and wham! Slammed into the belly of Mordred the Marvelous, DSA's well-fed headmaster. "Oof!" gasped Mordred. "Why, you little gutter-snipe, you nearly knocked into Lady Dripping Wealth and Count Moneypatch." "Sorry, sir," cried Wigglytuff. He looked up at a tall woman in a red gown and a dark-haired man in a red tunic who stood beside the headmaster. "Clumsy clodhopper," muttered Count Moneypatch. "Peasant," sneered Lady Dripping Wealth. Mordred turned to his visitors. "Come," he said. "Let me show you where we will put the bingo parlor." Wigglytuff pressed against the castle wall as the three swept past him. "Bingo parlor?" he thought as he took up running for Lady Lobelia's class. What was the headmaster up to now? Wigglytuff walked into the classroom to find Angus, Erica, and Janice sitting at a table. In front of them were plates, empty plates. He gasped. "Did I miss lunch?" "Sadly, yes," said Lady Lobelia, "but you are just in time for napkin folding." After class, the four friends headed out to the castle yard for scrubbing. "What good sausages!" exclaimed Angus, rubbing his belly as they went. "Do not talk of sausages," cried Wigglytuff. His stomach growled. "Let us talk of Worm. He is still missing. We could go on a quest to find him," said Erica. Janice snapped a piece of Smiling Hall's tree sap gum she was chewing and raised a thumb in approval. Wigglytuff smiled. Erica was always ready to set off on a quest. In the years they'd been at DSA, they'd gone on dozens, and Erica always led the way. "Where shall we go?" he asked. "I've heard of a cave where dragons gather called the Fire Brothers' Lair," said Erica. "Even if Worm isn't at the lair, the other dragons may know his whereabouts." For the first time all day, Wigglytuff felt hopeful. "Where is this cave?" asked Janice. "West of the dark forest," said Erica. "Uncle Mordred will never let us go," said Angus. "Who was the headmaster's nephew? Who would do the scrubbing?" "I shall ask anyway," said Erica. "Right after class." Wigglytuff smiled with Erica in charge. Worm was as good as found. Now, out of the castle carrying a stack of greasy plates came Frypot, the school cook. "Cut the cheddar and grab a platter," he called. dunking grimy rags into buckets of slimy water, the students began washing dishes. Uncle Mordred has some strange visitors, Angus whispered as he dunked a dish into the rinse water. Did you see them? Wiglaf nodded and looked up from the plate he was scrubbing. And there they are now. Indeed, Mordred's violet eyes shone happily as he led the Lady Dripping-Wealth and Count Moneypots toward the castle gate. He was smiling, and his gold front tooth glinted merrily in the sunlight. We'll throw a tent up over the castle yard and set up poker tables, Mordred told his visitors. Wiglaf and his friends watched the group walk through the gate to the drawbridge. Poker tables? Said Angus. Something weird's going on. That's why I love DSA, cried Janice. Something weird is always going on. The four scrubbed the worst of the grease off the dishes and laid them on the scrubbing block to dry. Class dismissed, said Fryfat, unless, he added, one of you wants extra credit for scrubbing the eel cauldron. Wiglaf eyed the cauldron. It was coated with thick green eel slime. The smell of it made him sick to his empty stomach. Oh, please, I shall do it, sir, cried Erica, who never could resist an extra credit assignment. This was why she always won the Future Dragon Slayer of the Month award. Wiglaf nudged her. But you must ask Mordred about our quest. You ask, said Erica, pushing up her sleeves. I have work to do. Wiglaf and Angus started up the stairs to Mordred's office. I'll bet you anything he says no, said Angus. Will you bet your stash? Asked Wiglaf, who was still hungry from missing lunch. Angus gasped. My stash? Each month his mother sent him a fine chest of goodies, which he kept hidden in a secret place. He never shared if he could help it. Not a chance. When the lads reached Mordred's office, they heard the voices inside. Suddenly, the office door swung open. Farewell, Sir Poggidice, Mordred clapped a white-haired man on the back. After the graduation ceremony, we shall carry out our plans. Ceremony? Wiglaf glanced at Angus as Sir Poggidice hurried off down the hallway. DSA has never had a graduation ceremony before. Angus only shrugged. Now Mordred spied the lads. Egad, students, he cried. What do you want? I must ask you, sir, Wiglaf began. Spit it out, cried Mordred, his face turning red. Some of us in class 2, Wiglaf went on. Say it! The headmaster's violet eyes bulged from their sockets. Wish to go on a quest, sir, Wiglaf finished. Is that all? Thundered Mordred. Blazing Kincan's breeches, go! Excuse me, uncle, said Angus, but did you say something about graduation? Ah, graduation day, Mordred's red face faded to pink. His eyes popped back into their sockets. Yes, the sooner the better. Are we to have festivities this year? Angus asked eagerly. None of your beeswax. Bellowed Mordred. Go on your quest and take every little rotter you can round up with you. Go, go, go!